Welcome to our teachings. I am the human avatar for MaRae, a star being who came from a universe before this current universe. Our teaching subject today is about how to live infinitely while in a finite body. An awakened being works to maintain their awakened consciousness, which means paying extreme attention in the moment and balancing and self-correcting with whatever is in front of us. Being awake and walking on the awakened path is always balancing with life. It requires us to harmonize with our body, other beings, our environment, and everything else we come in contact with while we are incarnate on this teaching field. When we are in balance and in harmony with what is around us, our vibration is like nature. We are neutral, creating zero resistance towards life and the earth. We are varying degrees of pure awareness in the moment, balancing and harmonizing with creation. In the practice of balancing, the finite mind and the intellect must shut off, so the infinite part of ourselves, using our feelings and intuition, can come forward. We must honor and be respectful of the life in all things. Everything is alive. Only life exists. Death is an illusion. This understanding is an awakened understanding. Living infinitely is a lifestyle wherein the practice of the lifestyle supports us staying awake. Living infinitely is the very highest of lessons in the Earth School before we graduate and leave the school. Besides the obvious ways most of us know about already, some beings are able to use their various talents to connect to the infinite. Nearly all of us have unique tools or talents which we can use to transform the mundane into the infinite. This might be one's natural abilities to understand nature, math, science, or one of the arts, etc. Some of us have more than one ability we can use to transform the finite to the infinite, once we find the doorway. One of the tools I personally use are the various visual arts and geomancy, which is the correct placement of objects to create harmony. I use these tools to regularly beautify and harmonize my living space and garden. I use my visual and placement sensitivity to create a microcosm of the infinite. I consciously keep everything in balance, and I extend the infinite energy outward towards my community. Before I completely opened up the pathway to MaRae, my higher self, I used the method I mentioned to stay connected. This talent is something MaRae learned to do in a previous universe, so I have always been aware of using this practice to connect to the infinite. The practice of keeping the infinite alive in my living space supports a higher vibration for me to exist in. I use my intuition and higher guidance to harmonize and balance my space and garden to the highest vibration that is available to me. I balance beauty, a high dimension, with the everyday, a lower dimension. It is a fine balance, and therein lies the magic. A similar balance of alchemy can take place when we connect our human avatar body with our higher self. I live a simple, unchaotic life, existing in an alternate reality from our current out-of-balance society. I keep my belongings simple, so I am unburdened by a lot of stuff. I give love to my space and garden and community, and they give me love in return, which provides me a bubble of infinity. The balancing ways to find the infinite are countless and impossible to truly explain, because what one is doing is beyond words and the intellect. It is an alchemical balance which only the higher self knows and can show us from within ourselves to make the magic. Take the time to know who you are inside yourself so you can feel and know who you are beyond your intellect. Our intuition is the doorway to our higher dimensions. Let your higher self inhabit your body. If we focus on this possibility, it could happen. Find other doorways available to you to connect with the infinite. In the new earth, which is fast approaching, life will be lived in harmony and balance. One of the requirements to incarnate and to participate in the beginning portion of the new civilization is for beings to be able to balance within and be in balance with others and their surroundings. The future will be an opportunity to fine-tune the art of balancing, as being out of balance will become most obvious and uncomfortable. I have spoken about the new earth in previous teachings, and I will speak more about it in the future. This is the end of our teaching for today. Please go to our YouTube channel for other teachings. Thank you for watching, and peace be with you.